morning, it's Kate and Lee, and today I would like to do two things. Last week I missed Talk Tuesday. I missed making the video because I was sick and it was awful, but I'm feeling much better now and I'm ready to answer the questions I was asked. I'd like to answer Jenna Waller's question. She asked me, let's see. When you start to write a book, do you already know what you will write or do you create as you write? That's a good question because it's both, actually. Sometimes I know exactly what the book is going to be about and because it comes from a dream. So I have the dream, I wake up, I write it out, and the characters start to pop and suddenly I have a good book, and that's where all three stories from the Thicker Than Blood collection came from. They came from nightmares, and I pretty much wrote them out as I saw them in my dream. Sometimes I'll do a little more, sometimes I'll change a few things, because in the Thicker Than Blood book, the twins were a brother and sister, but I just made a small little tweak and I made them two sisters. And it didn't lose any effect. It still had the same emotional underlying theme, and it was still very creepy. But then sometimes I don't know what's going to happen. The first chapter of the Chronicles of Koa was a nightmare, but it was only the first chapter. I had no idea that she would turn out to be a half-blood vampire and, have an enchanted sword and everything. That just kind of came along as I wrote the story, and it turned out to be pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much how my writing process is. It just depends. Sometimes I think I know what's going to happen, and suddenly one of the characters will just, kind of take over and do what they want. And I'm just there writing it down as they want it to be.